guys, it's me, Smokey. I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite Christmas stories. It's a classic. I just heard it for the first time this week, and it's pretty much stolen from this podcast that I like called The Orbiting Human Circus, and the episode is called Naughty Till New Year's, but it's one of my favorites. And I kind of rewrote it, but it's still pretty much stolen. But it's a good story. It's a classic. Okay, so, story goes that one of my puppy friends told me, and he was there, and he saw the whole thing, and his name was Pepper, and his human's name was Alistair, and they live in a big city, in a big mansion, and the kid doesn't even know he lives in a mansion. He's that sheltered, and all Pepper's human knows is his aunt, and the servants, and what he sees from the limousine on the rare occasion that he gets to leave the house. Pepper's human Alistair was around 8 years old, and he lived with his aunt because his parents had crossed that rainbow bridge. So he's a rescue human, and his aunt adopted him. And she was very strict, and she had so many rules. And I feel like she wasn't a big laugher, but she tried. Okay, so it's Christmas Eve, and she's gonna bring out the box. And the box is a big deal. And it's like a ceremony. And it's like the one thing the aunt does herself. And the servants aren't even allowed to touch the box. And I think, I've seen the bark box. Like, it's great, but I still let the servants open it for me. But Pepper says, no, it's not a bark box. It's better than a bark box. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah. So anyway, so the aunt gets all of these glass ornaments out of the box and climbs on a ladder and starts hanging these little ornaments on the tree. And they're so old, and they've been passed down from generation to generation, and who knows how even old they are. And with every ornament she adds to the tree, it's like this ice queen is melting little by little. And when she's finally done, she exhales and she says, now it's Christmas. And it's the one moment every year that Pepper's human Alistair lives for. Now, one of Alistair and Pepper's favorite things to do is to crawl under the tree, and they do it every year. So he's under the tree, and Alistair's not feeling right, and he's dizzy, and he's woozy, and he's spinning around, and he's not supposed to be under the tree. He doesn't want to get caught there, so he gets up, but he loses his balance, and he knocks into the giant, beloved, now it's Christmas tree. And the tree falls down, and every single ornament is smashed. And his aunt comes running in and yelling, you ruined Christmas. And it was Christmas Eve, and the kid goes to his room, and he gets into bed, and Pepper grows up at his feet. But the aunt isn't heartless, so she goes to check on him, and he's burning up. He's got a fever, and she feels awful, and she freaks her freak for a minute, but then she's like, oh wait, I'm loaded. I have a medical team, on call. So she calls him, and the kid is sleeping and talking in his sleep, and Pepper says he keeps yelling about how he ruined Christmas. So then it's 5 a.m. and the kid wakes up, and he wants Christmas. And he's still kind of feverish, and he walks into the living room, and instead of seeing this tree, he sees all this medical equipment. So Alistair and Pepper go outside, and there by the street is this Christmas tree, and all the ornaments. And he goes out, which he never goes out. He never goes out, right? Okay, so there's trees all along the street. And they're strewn about like garbage. And he thinks it's his fault. And he's running all over town. And he turns into an alley. and he sees an old guy with a long white beard, and he's like passed out on the curb. Okay, I'll tell you. So the thing is, it's December 29th, and Alistair's been sick and sedated for 4 days. But he thinks it's Christmas morning, and then he's found Santa Claus, and he thinks it's his fault and that he put him there. And Pepper says the kid starts running around, stealing blankets for the old man, pleading with him to go home to the North Pole, and like writing a note that says the world needs you, and pinning it to his sweater. And then he starts looking real green, and he just falls over. But then the old man wakes up, and he sees Pepper standing watch by the kid. Pepper is such a good boy. And the old man sees a note pinned to him, and he kind of starts to remember stuff that the kid was yelling at him. And the old guy finally realized Pepper's collar has an address on it. Huzzah! See, I'm telling you, those things work. You guys should put collars on dogs and put our addresses on them. Okay, so not Santa Claus picks up the kid, and he takes him home. And he leaves him on the front porch. So then Pepper tells me that the kid's still not okay. A couple of days later. And he's in a state of delirium. And he goes on and on about how he ruined Christmas. So Pepper decides he's gonna go find that old man, Santa Claus, and he's gonna bring him back. And so he finds him, and the old man is inspired and moved by Pepper. Pepper is such a good boy. Then he goes back to the mansion, and he tells the aunt that she has to bring back Christmas or Alistair won't make it. And the aunt starts barking orders around, and like barking orders for servants to fetch things for her. And as soon as you know it, Christmas is back in the mansion. And the aunt makes a Christmas for that kid like you would not believe. And the kid got better. And obviously, Pepper is a hero.